All right, everyone, we are going live. And as you can see, I am quite dapper this evening. I am making sure that my last show or my last year of doing online Big Blue Sports Entertainment is something spectacular. So as you can see, I have gone all dressed, Nick gear on as well, because I'm watching the Nick game at the same time. And of course, we are losing at the moment. We are losing by 2 at the moment. Thank you, Alex Sports. I wanted to be more dressy than normal. I wanted to make sure that we made this a special occasion, and I think that, and of course, we also have a. Let me see what we got here. I think we have a Super Bowl ring. I found it. It was in the drawer. I told you I'd find the Super Bowl ring. Thank you. You know what? I just wanted to make sure that everyone understands the importance of this pick, because I got last year's pick right. I don't want to brag, but I guess I'm going to brag. Let's go, Knicks. So still, I'm going to keep watching the Knicks game and also doing this at the same time. But I just wanted to thank everyone for joining. This was kind of a last minute stream. Yes, it's an orange creamsicle. It's it is the suit that I did wear. That I did wear to my prom, and I'm just kidding. I thought I would just go with something a little understated for what we're doing right now. And I think that's the best way to put this. I'm understated today. And I hope everyone's having a great time. We're going to talk about who I would pick if I was the New York Giants, if I was going to make the draft choice. I've been trying to not say for a couple days now. I think we also are going to give away the Super Bowl ring. I hope everyone enjoys that. And now if the Knicks lose, we're not giving away anything, so I'm going to be too damn depressed because now they're down by 5. I want Slater or Parsons realistically. I do too. But I'm not telling you who. Yes, the Knicks are, gosh darn it, down by 4. Oh, you are making a pick. I'm really curious. All right, prom. Mike Lee, would you go to the prom with me? Would you? I just want to tell people, you know what? You're going to have to catch the draft stream, because I have multiple outfits I'm changing into for the draft stream. I am going out this year with a bang. Like I said, I am not only, when I'm turning over this channel, I am really just going to just really change it, turn it over, but I'm just going to make a statement. And the statement today is going to be the New York Giants and their draft. I have been putting it off forever who I would pick if I was the Giants. If I was going to be on the team, if I was on the clock. Now, there's been so much speculation and everything else with the Giants draft that this has really just been a crazy draft, to be honest, because no one knows. No one knows who they're going with. I mean, it's been such a quandary wrapped in a riddle that you really can't tell. Let's see here. I'm feeling it's Smith or Waddle. Maybe it is. Richard, my man, what's going on? I'm glad you could jump in here. Also going to grab some comments before we get started. You're saying had to make some time during my finals weeks to tune in for this. Love the content. Well, thank you, Jack. I'm glad you appreciate it. I hope you do well in your finals. Hopefully, there's nothing. Let me straighten up a little bit here, because I want to make sure when I make this pick that I'm dapper. That I'm just. I found the ring. I did. I can't find my other 4 because they got packed away, and I have no clue where it is. Tim is quitting YouTube after. All right, I'm going to phrase this right now. And a lot of people have said this before. And I've said this a million times before. If the Giants pick anyone with the last name Slater on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I will turn the channel off immediately. You will just see a blank screen. That's how much I hate that pick. Now, I could potentially think the Giants are going to pick that right now, but that's how much I cannot stand that pick. You like Parsons, but that will not make that as your pick. How do you know? I do like Parsons a lot. Only if you wear a Slater. I think if I wore a Slater jersey, it would burn off of me. Lucky jersey. Thank you. You know what? And I don't want to say it, but this is the, anyone that's from Jersey, because I'm from Jersey. I grew up in Jersey. This is the Jersey outfit. This is the Jersey prom outfit. You're feeling it, Smith. Drum roll, please. All right. 4. Yeah, 4 Super Bowl rings. I have a box, and there's 4 rings in a box. These are really nice rings too, man. I think I've given away 4 of these or 5 of these, and everyone that's got them, you can usually get them within a day or 2 after I send them out, because I got a guy that sends them out. Will it be someone from Alabama? Maybe, maybe not. It could be someone from Northwestern. My Giant fan friend told me the Giants will have $90 million cap space next year. Well, your Giant friend drinks a lot, Connor. Next year, right now, we're in the negatives. Now, in 2022, I should say 2023, we will have $100 million, yes. Why do you hate Slater? I just did a video about it. Actually, a Giant scout just came out and said all the things that were wrong with Slater, that he's a tweener and he may be better off playing center. And he plays a lot smaller than he looks, and he is a lot smaller than he looks, on his game film, and his arms are too short, all that crap. I have a problem with him ducking his head at point of contact. Oh, my goodness. And everyone's going to say, Chase Young. Chase Young, that didn't mean anything, that Chase Young. Hey, it's the bow tie. It doesn't come with the prize. We'll all be disappointed. Just say, no. The bow tie is mine, man. This is the tuxedo I took my wife to the prom with. I can't give this away. I've kept this for years because I knew there was going to be a special day, and I still fit in it. It's actually big. I just can't see Slater being picked. At least that's what I tell myself. Flash guard. I keep thinking I'm gonna break in the song because I keep thinking Flash Gordon. Now, Flash, king of the impossible. That's the 80s Flash for Gordon. Chase, right? Nope, not telling you yet. Hey, how's it going in Trenton? What's going on in Trenton, Richard? I lived around North Broad Street. Not wrong about the. This is the Jersey prom outfit. No, it's not. All right, I will tell you this right now. Gregory Rousseau will be the Gettleman. No, I don't think Gettleman. They had a list that came out today where everyone said that there was all these people that who they should pick, who the Giants will and should potentially pick. And I was shocked that Gregory Rousseau is not on the list. I think it will be Bob the linebacker. All right, there you go. I was waiting for you to jump in. I knew you were going to be around. Taylor's pork sandwiches are the best. I think that's kind of more of I always thought that was more of a Philly thing. Connor is trading down with the Chargers. Really? I don't think so. All right, Ricardo. Really? Okay. Well, we got a lot of Jersey people in the house. All right. Where the hell did you get that tacky suit from? See, if it was back in the day, Tyrone, and I like you, but if it was back in the day, I would say your mom, but I wouldn't say that. When you talk about tacky, this is nice, man. This is like, I think this is Giorgio Armani Auras. This is a great suit, man. Wait till you see what I wear wait till you see what I'm wearing the next day. North Broad, lol, yeah. Hey, the coffee was a solid steal. The grocery store I had. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It was back in the 80s, and I used to tell people, and this is for Richard because he'll understand this because North Broad was not the greatest area in the world. I actually went to a Giant game once, and I was talking to a guy who was from Newark, and I told him where I was from in Trenton, and he said North Broad, man. He goes, I thought I had it bad. But I used to give directions to people to say, okay, you go down the street and then you turn at the traffic light and you will see a burnt out 76 Chevy. Just make a right there go down North Broad. And he was like, and my friend was like, well, how do you know they're not going to, they didn't tow it? And I told him, I said, I think that Chevy's been there since 1976. Hey, somebody got it. Yes, this is my homage to Lloyd Christmas. Thank you. Thank you, Christian. Thank you. And the pick is industry plug, man. I'm gonna roll this out a little bit, man. I'm gonna roll this out for a couple minutes. We're gonna get some more people. Plus, I want to see what happens with the Knick game. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes left. But do you want to know who I think the Giants will pick first? Let's see what we say there. It's Pork Roll Farm. Yeah, I like that, man. Obviously, you gotta love the suit, man. Come on. What's up, Nick? How are you doing? Did you hear the Yes, that was the big. I don't know if you guys missed it. That was the big rumor on Twitter, and it was put up by Pro Football Focus that we swapped. Yeah, and I saw that, and I was like, that. I saw it. I said that would actually make sense, and I would have done that trade, but it was a joke. It was just bad. It was just bad. A lot of Jersey in here. Yeah, I know, man. The Knicks are killing me right now. Jersey represent, man. Screw the Parkway. You know what? The always question is, you're from Jersey? What exit? Hey-o. Let's see here. Craig Sager's yeah, no, not a Craig Sager suit. Thank you. I always like it. Whoever takes Vera Tucker, you know, Tyron. No, we're not taking him. Yes, please. All right. Who do I think the Giants are going to select before I pick who I was going to select? So which one we want first? Because right here, I have, and again, I keep hitting the damn mic. I have an envelope like the Oscars that I will have it. Oh, you know what? So, you know, let's do this like the Oscars then. Hold on. See, we are just wonderful today. So, all right, everyone. Thank you. Calm down. Hang on. I have the envelope here. I have the selection for the New York Football Giants, who Online Big Blue would select. And calm down. All right, is everybody ready? What exit? 36. All right. At least you didn't say, well, it used to be exit 10. I used to be off 8A. All right, is everybody ready? Is everyone ready for the pick? I'm making sure everybody's ready. The Oscars know what show. Well, not many people are watching this either, so who cares? All right. Smith, are we ready? Should we do this like, I don't think I have a drum roll. I know I'm procrastinating. I'm procrastinating giving this pick out. Hold on. Let me see if I have a drum roll real quick. Because we got to have a drum roll. We have to have something that's like, you know, oh, this is my other drum roll. That's not the drum roll. Hey, all right. Are we ready? We're on the count of 3. Tim from Online Big Blue. Cranberry. Hey, I love the golf course, Mike Lee at Cranberry. I used to play the Cranberry golf course all the time. We are ready. On 3 and 2. This is the player that the Tim from Online Big Blue thinks that the New York Giants should select. Not will select, should select. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Psych. Think it was going to be that easy. You don't think I was going to stretch this out a little bit? Besides, I'm still watching the Knicks game, and the Knicks are down by 8 with 13 seconds. I'm sorry, guys. I know that was mean. Where did you get this suit? You know, I'm not joking. This is my prom suit, guys. This is my prom suit. Play the NFL draft music. I don't have that. I should have. I shouldn't think about that. I didn't think that far ahead. The only draft music I have is
King of the Almost Sack.
All right, I think, and I'm going to tell you right now, I think this is who I think the Giants would. I should phrase this. All right, there are multiple choices here, and I have my list of players I'm gonna get all serious now. I have my multiple list of players, and my multiple list of players consists of course, Michael Parsons, Devante Smith, Jalen Waddle, Patrick Surtain Jr., and J.C. Horn. Those are the guys that I think that will be on the board for the Giants, because I do have a feeling that the top 4, 5, 6 picks is going to be quarterbacks. So we are going to have a large scale. Come on, Knicks. You're not going to win, but we are going to have a drop. Again, I've said this a million times. We are going to have a drop of players that are going to be top 5 talent, top 5 potentials. And I've said this before. I like the cornerback position. I think the cornerback position is going to be where we need to go. I really do feel that, because James Bradbury's on a short-term contract. You're hoping that Adoree Jackson is coming back, from his ACL. You hope you recover from his ACL. You're going to hope that Darnay Holmes progresses. You all know Isaac Yiadom. And that's why I made the joke about the Turnpike, because with Isaac Yiadom, we should leave him on 8A. Now, we shouldn't leave him at 8A because that's too nice of an area. Leave him like at, I think it's 11A. 12 seconds, 4 seconds. The Knicks lost. You suck. Okay, now I'm not happy. The Knicks lost. Now I'm not happy. You know what? Now nobody gets to know who I'm picking. Now I'm not telling anybody. But I personally think they should go defense. And even with Parsons, everyone's saying, yes, he is a linebacker. He is the LT. And he's not LT. He's not even close to LT. He's not even in the same stratosphere as LT. But but he is the guy. We have not drafted a linebacker since Carl Banks. And that in first round, that was 38 years ago. So, he would make a selection too, because he is Blake Martinez's, that's his Robin to Blake's Batman. And then, and I'm just getting alerts that the Knicks lost. Yeah, I know the Knicks lost. That's okay. We won 9 in a row. It's okay. We're in the play-in no matter what. So, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Big play. What's up? All right, now we can get it down to business because the Knicks game is over. So what I'm thinking is this. You could go Parsons just as well, just as easy. He fits the need, because if you look at our linebacking core outside of Blake, we've gone over it before. You got Tay Crowder, got Carter Coughlin. I mean, you got Cam Brown. You got a litany of players that you're hoping that are either lower end free agents, lower end draft picks, or undrafted free agents that we brought in, like Devante Downs. So he would make sense as well. And I've said this a million times before. If you go with one of the wide receivers, you will have the potential to not worry about. How you doing? I'm good, Peter. How you doing, man? What are you doing up? Isn't it like late or early? I'm glad you jumped in. What on earth are you wearing? I got this from the Eagle Fashion Show. Come on, man. And yes, I like Surtain. Yeah, I know the Knicks lost. Your pick is Isaac Yiadom. Yeah, no, Isaac Yiadom. Deception, I knew you would dig the suit, man. But I'm saying you could go Parsons just as easy. You could go corner. But like I said, if you go with that wide receiver, in my mind, it does two things. It allows you at that point in time to kind of not circumvent your line issues in the draft. But I've said before, if you use a multiple wide receiver set and allow the defense cannot then allow to stack the box, you could keep 7 in the box, but you're going to have to go one-on-one with somebody. And you're going to want to go one-on-one with Smith or Waddle, with Kenny G, with Evan Ingram, who I think will still be in the team, with Sterling Shepard, with Darius Slayton, with Saquon Barkley in the backfield. You can disguise a lot of your problems if you have multitudes of receivers. And yes, I know they're both kind of on the small side. That Waddle is a little bit bigger than Smith, and I think Smith is not going to really grow into his frame. But I'm not worried about him getting jammed off the line. I'm not worried about it at all. But when because you have that first quick step, you're fine. You're gone. It's not like playing corner in the 70s or the 80s. The streak is there. Saeed, yeah, I know, man. I was waiting for you, bro. I was waiting for you to come in here. I'm a little upset, but that's all right. I'll get over it. I cursed already. My friends are saying trade Saquon Barkley. I think they're dumbasses. Your thought? Well, you shouldn't hang out with dumbass people. You should just come here and hang out. I don't think we're any smarter, so don't worry about it. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm not sure about Parsons' instincts covering, but I'm confident. You know what the thing with Parsons is? He was never really asked to cover. He was asked to either control the run or rush. So I'm telling you right now, you can go any direction with this pick. And I think, yeah, he may be the best edge, but I'm going to tell you this right now. I've said this a million times. I don't like any of the defensive ends in this draft because outside of Gregory Rousseau, and I think he's more of a cultivation talent pick, because they're all disruptors. They're not finishers. And the Giants have a disruptor in Leonard Williams. We need a finisher. Would you rather Parsons? So I'm getting to that. I'm building suspense. Jeez Louise. This is like one of those shows where you have to build suspense and stuff. Because, you can't just do that, because we got to, every once in a while, you got to have a commercial break. I hate it when people say Bob can't cover. You don't know Bob can't cover because Bob was not asked to cover. Yeah, I know the Knicks lost. I know. I saw an idiot on Twitter who was saying YouTubers saying Daniel Jones is better than Tom Brady. Was also a YouTuber. Are they a giant YouTuber or are they like a drunk YouTuber? I don't know which one, but I'm saying this: you can go multitudes of directions with this pick and still not get it wrong. And I'm not copping out. I'm not saying that's a cop out, But when I am saying this, you need, and I did a video on it today, that if you took a wide receiver, it would be a bold or daring pick. Because you're kind of throwing caution to the wind, and you're kind of hoping you don't run into the same buzzsaw that the Kansas City Chiefs ran into in the Super Bowl. Because we saw what Devin, I can't remember which White it is, but White, I can't remember his name. I wanted him, and the Giants took him, but White, the linebacker, just wrecked that the offensive game plan of the I prefer such an OG suit, man. I prefer that. I don't have, you know what? I'll make it even better for you. Because I don't know if anyone remembers Cool Hand Luke. Okay. Come on. And you can see, how cool is that? You can see like my board and stuff. You can see stuff that I got on the table. Look, I've got a chart and everything. Is that cool or what? Look, you can see it. I'm just so awesome. I don't know how you guys put up with me. I'm just so awesome. Or I could just do this. I could do my wife's glasses. I look good in these too. But we're gonna say who we're gonna go with. We're not gonna string this out anymore. I was gonna string it out at least for. I did string it out for 20 minutes. Okay, good. I just wanted everyone that was in the Nick game to jump in. I was gonna try to make it later than I should have, but I'm old. I gotta go to bed, and I got the prom tomorrow. I'm gonna say this: the New York I should have some dramatic music. The New York Giants with. Hold on, what is Zachary saying? What is Zachary saying? Have you seen Keensburg Amusement Park? No, I have not. I've been to Action Park. If anyone knows Action Park from Jersey, I can see your picture. You're glad. No. This was just my list of names I wrote down. You can't see it. It's just a list of names I wrote down. I want a wide receiver. Where's the envelope? All right. Deception wasn't here, so he wants to know where the envelope is. You ready, Deception? I'm going to give you the same treatment I gave everyone else. Everyone missed it? Here you go. I'm going to give you the pick again. Hey-o. Okay. I want a wide receiver. I do. And I think, like I said, you can fix a lot of your offensive issues. And hopefully, and a lot of people say, well, Daniel Jones can't throw the ball when he's on his back. I want that wide receiver. I do. I want that wide receiver 100%. I want that guy that the Alpine slide. Oh, my God. I still got the scars from Action Park. It used to be called Class Action Park. And there used to be a movie about it, man. And there's a lot of people that tell you they went to Action Park. There's a lot of people that didn't go to Action Park. I went to Action Park, man. It was it was not good. But I want a wide receiver. I want the ability to spread the defense. I want the ability to give the Daniel Jones targets. I want the ability to have Daniel Jones have the weapons. So with my pick, with the 11th overall pick, Online Big Blue selecting for the New York Football Giants. And I am going to go with, drum roll please, I only have the rim shot. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, calm down. Everyone just quiet down. Keep it down. I'm going Michael Parsons. I'm going linebacker. And I know I just went through the whole diatribe. I am going linebacker. Why? I love it. Someone just texted me that I selected Michael Parsons. Why do I want Parsons? I'm going to tell you why. We need to fix the second level of our defense. We need to find a pass rush. And I have said this a million times. The Giants can no longer be a defensive substitution because once you get multitudes of films, the teams are smart enough to understand what players are coming in at what package. The Giants defense this year is going to have to be, and I've been coining this for weeks, of defense of versatility. You need to have players that have multitudes of talents that can come onto the field and line up in different positions so Patrick Graham can disguise his defense and have the ability to rush the passer. I think Parsons can cover. I know he can stop the run. I know he's going to have the ability to, you can play him on the inside, you can play him on the outside. I know he has the ability to control the edge. It's Bob. I know when I said his name, I just effed it up for everybody. It's one of those things I just effed it up. Everyone out of the pulley just effed it up for all of us. He will have the ability to rotate defensively. You could play him on the line. You could play him on the outside. as the right side or left side linebacker, and he will be able to control the edge. If you have defensive ends like O'Shane Zimenez, let's just use him for an example. I'm not picking on O'Shane, but you got O'Shane Zimenez on that right side. I am not filled with confidence that he is going to be able to hold the edge against a run. You put Parsons on that side. That's why I wanted KJ Wright, and I wanted Melvin Ingram. He needs to have that ability. You have Leonard Williams, who is going to be the disruptor in the middle of the field. You still need someone that can rush from the outside. Parsons would be able to rush with his hand in the dirt or standing up in the linebacker position. I think if you watch some of his film at Penn State, you will be able to see the fact that I don't think he has the football IQ yet. I'm not saying he's not a smart player, but I don't think he has the football IQ yet to play zone, because zone is a little bit more difficult than playing man. Man is you just stick with your guy. But I think he could go quite well into man coverage. And I think he can, like I said, he fits the need on so many different levels. Now, the problem is also we have too many safeties in the box playing quasi linebacker. Peppers, McKinney, and Logan Ryan. Peppers and Logan Ryan mainly played almost like 60, 70% of the plays in the box. McKinney was the only one that was really totally always out in coverage, and he even played in the slot. So I think at that case, if you have someone like Parsons who can potentially rush and cover, you can then take Peppers, who I think has more than adequate cover skills. He is not he is not a safety that we used to have, who went to Washington. He's not bad in coverage like someone, I'm not going to say his name, like Landon Collins. I said his name. He's better than Landon Collins in coverage, and then you can mask it. Are you going to rush Peppers? Are you going to drop him back in coverage? Are you going to take him out of the box? That's what Parsons can do for this team. Can he cover tight end running back? You know what? And here's the thing. I think he can. I think he can in man coverage. I do. I think 100%. Like I said, but if you're going to go into a zone, then I get slightly concerned. You think Bobby Warren can? No, exactly. I am looking for Parsons to fit a role in the defense. And like I said, the defensive role is going to be called versatility. 100%. That's what it's going to be. Now, we have Zoe Carter. Oh, Jeffrey. Zoe Carter. Oh, Lorenzo. I don't know if Lorenzo's coming back. Coming back from Achilles is just a killer, man. Interesting. Keep it up. Good suit. I love the suit, man. I love the suit. Here we go, Zachary. Can play linebacker, which Bob's 3-point. That's what I'm talking about. He can be a multitude of players, a multitude of positions. Now, how come there's no mask in the field? Because you know what, Sam? I am so cool. I am like Billy D. Williams. I'm as cool as the other side of the pillow. I just do this to COVID to people, and they just, it's like a mask. See, look, everyone's got a mask on now. I got big hands. I've always had big hands. I don't know why. I got big forearms too. Know what they say about people with big hands? They need really big coffee cups.
That's what she said.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there. So, but that's who I think. That's who I would go with. Now, hopefully Holmes won't. Yeah, hopefully yeah. Now, who will the Giants pick? And that was another question that I've been getting, that I've been kind of that I've been kind of avoiding, because you have to look at the Slater situation. Yeah, he answers some versatility, but then you have to think, did we make mistakes on some of the draft? Hold on. Did we make mistakes in some of the drafts that we had just last year? And I don't think we did. I don't think the Giants are as high on Slater as everyone makes it out to be. I don't think Slater's going to go in the top 11. I really don't. Like I said, the ex-Giant scout came out and said what he said. I spoke to someone who scouted 30 plus years as well, saying the same thing. Slater does not have a position. He may be better off playing center. You can't take a top 10 pick on a guy that could be a tackle, could be a guard. Maybe we'll move him to center. No, you can't do that. Now, there's also the smoke screen that the Giants are looking at corners. I hate to say it, but if I was the Giants, I would not select Patrick Surtain. I would have to go with J.C. Horn. I would have to, because I watched more film of Horn. Like I said, yes, Tyrone Parsons can play. He can do anything. He did everything in high school. He did everything but carry the water. Or maybe he did. Maybe he was the water boy. Underrated movie, Waterboy. Very underrated movie. Most people don't know the football scenes were shot in Orlando, Florida. And I forgot what the stadium, it used to be Capital One Stadium or something else. And I'm actually in the crowd in that game. You could see me. I'm the guy in the stands. I wasn't in the crowd. You can't see me, but I was an extra. Friend of mine, Lex, so he worked for a company called Eastern Costumes, and they supplied all the costumes to Disney. So I actually helped them out by going on that thing. Okay, let's see here. I just tuned in. Who is he picking at 11? No, Sam. You know who I picked? We're going to do it for Sam, too. I picked. There we go. No, I did pick Parsons. Yes, I did. I said Parsons. So I don't think Slater's going to be the pick for the Giants. No, I don't see it. I was saying that I would pick J.C. Horn because J.C. Horn to me is more of a physical cover guy. Now, he is not handsy like Eli Apple. And I did a video about it. Eli Apple used his hands way too much at college in Ohio State. That scared me. But J.C. Horn's problem is he is more of a physical player. He's more of a physical guy at the cornerback position, and you can coach that out of somebody. Now, would the Giants be gutsy enough to go with the receiver? No, I don't think they're going receiver. I do think that the Giants are going to go offensive line. I don't know if Sewell's going to fall. I don't know. But and I hate to say it because then I would have to turn the channel off. And I know there's a lot of smoke screens going on, but I have a feeling that they may trade back. If this happens, if one of the big wide receivers, I think they would go with Devante Smith. I really do think they would pick him because of the fact, like I said, because Gettleman's got to win now. And he's got to help his guy out in Daniel Jones. But I think if Smith is gone, I don't think they're going to go for Waddle. I think they will trade back, and I think they will pick up an offensive lineman that way. And I don't think it's going to be Slater, but I do think they're going to pick up an offensive lineman. I'm going to tell you right now, look out for Leatherwood. I like Leatherwood, Outland Trophy winner. I like him. I like him later in the draft. And I could see the Giants collecting assets because if you have someone like Justin Fields or someone fall out of the top 10, that 11th pick is going to be worth a gold mine for some teams. But I really do think that they are going to, if Smith isn't there, I have a feeling they will trade back and try to get assets and get an offensive lineman. That's what I personally think. Let's see what we got. Some of these things here. I can't spend a first pick on I can't spend a first pick on picking an interior lineman. I can't spend a pick on an interior lineman who may not be an interior lineman. I think they have a cure for that.
That's what she said.
I'm just making fun here. What's up, Jeffrey? What's going on? Any players will boost the Giants, but you don't like Daniel Jones. I don't like people say I don't like Daniel Jones, but you're a realist, man. You're like me. You see Daniel Jones's flaws, and you point them out, and you get kind of you get blasted for it. But man, you're always welcome on my channel anytime to anything about Daniel Jones. But he can stuff the run for the gap. He's a hybrid. Yes. Very good. Yes. I agree. Let's see here. You think Horn at 11? I do think Horn at 11 is a good value pick. I think a lot of people are not talking about Horn, and I think that's the thing. But if you watch his game film at South Carolina, if you watch him play and you watch the ability to have him play, he is probably the most physical. Probably, yes, he is the most physical cornerback in this draft. I want to rant for a second. I'm going to straighten my tie because when you rant, you have to have a straight tie. Gregory Rousseau, Mr. 305. Everyone knows I like him, but I think he will fall in the second round. They're all blasting him that he opted out and that was the worst mistake in his life and it was terrible and it was bad and he shouldn't have done it. And, that's one of the reasons why he's fallen out of the round. Slater did the same thing. Slater opted out too. And everyone talks about 4 quarters against Chase Young. They don't talk about the rest of his career. They talk about 4 quarters against Chase Young. I had good games for 4 quarters. You don't judge a player for 4 quarters. You judge a player off the totality of their career. And if you're using the scenario that Gregory Rousseau is a bad pick because he opted out, you got to say the same thing about Slater. I like Horn's attitude too. I don't think the Giants would take him at 11, but I like Horn. I think Parsons is going to be there, man. I really do. I really do. We are in a kind of win now situation. Don't pack up. Yes, JJ, you're right. You are in a win now situation. You are exactly that. You are in a win now situation. 100%. He fills two needs on your team. That's why I said Horn. What's up, Wolf HD? The only pick I don't want to see is Slater. I don't want the guy with no position. Yep, I agree 100%. And also, does anyone really want to see me turn off the channel? I mean, right during the draft. Is anyone going to watch me during the draft? Because there's going to be so many different options. Chris isn't bad. They're probably going to do something. You're going to have other people. So if people watch me, I'm trying to think of a way to give away this ring, guys. I'm trying to think of something to do to give away this ring right now. I'm going through the comments and I'm vamping for a few minutes because I'm trying to think about it. Who did Tim announce his pick as? All right, Svi, here's for you. Just for you, my friend. There you go. You came late. You don't get to know. No one tells Svi. No one tells Svi. No Svi for you. No, it wasn't Horn. Anyone can have a bad pro day, man. And I said it a million times, Green. You don't play the game in shorts. You don't. I'm actually wearing the full ensemble. I have the orange pants on as well. I don't know why, but I do. I do, though. Let's see how far you'll go to 3. Let's see. Daniel Jones, man. Yeah. Nope. Didn't take Parsons. We're not telling. Don't anyone tell Svi. Don't anyone tell him. You show up late, you don't find out. Why would you inject logic? Because logic's no fun. All right. I get weird feelings for him. You know what? And I said this before. I talked to a guy, that same guy that told me the Giants would take Andrew Thomas. And I've said this a couple times on live streams. He told me the only problem with Mac Jones is he fits the 49ers system, but 80% of his problems are caused by himself, which he said is not a good number. JJ, I appreciate you're going to watch the live draft stream. It'll be fun. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to give away a lot of prizes, and I have literally like 4 costume changes. It's going to be like the Oscars. Terrible Tommy at Notre Dame, best blocking tight end, great ends, good. I can see him 3rd or 4th round. I can see that. I know you're not talking to me. Nick suit. This is what I wear to the grocery store. It's not a Nick suit. There we go, Svi. Yes, that is correct. I feel like thirst in hell now. Love her. Why are we still shipwrecked on this island? I'm a millionaire. Yeah, Slater was my pick. Yep. Nope. I took a kicker. Yes, I did. What's wrong with mine? Pitts, him trading up. Yep, took Pitts too. What do we got here? Giants didn't sleep on Phillips. How do you feel? Here's the problem with Phillips, Tim. And I'm going to answer your question because you have an awesome name. Phillips is a headbutt away from being out of league forever. Immensely talented. I would probably say he is the most talented edge in the draft, but he is a table bump on the head away from going in the concussion protocol and never playing again. Zach Attack, you will be a thank you. I was asking people who's going to show up for the stream when I do the live stream. You got to at least show up for the 11th pick. As if it's Slater, man. That's good. It's, you know what? I'm going to make you this promise. If it is Slater, I will not turn off the camera until after my rant. Then I will turn off the camera. That or the fact that YouTube may throw me off or the internet might burn up. Yeah, like I said, I can't take a guy that's a concussion case. I just can't. He is like I say, I've already answered Tim, but I know that. But he is immensely talented. Immensely talented. People say joke Bob. You agree with that? No, I don't know. Let's see here. Pitts. Yep. Pitts is definitely a great player. That's who I picked. I picked Pitts. Don't anyone tell Svi. He's in the room. Wait till he leaves and then we'll talk about who we picked. Okay. Let's see here. All 5. I hope all 5 quarterbacks are taking top 10. But I was saying about Mac Jones. I don't know if it's a smoke screen. I can't believe someone would trade all the assets they traded to get up to Mac Jones. I can't, because I think you could have him later. I don't think people are like, oh, UCLA's playing safe. It won't be that bad. You know what? UCLA does not play it safe. They want to win games. Why don't you like Slater? I've gone over it a million times. I'll go over it real quickly again. He doesn't have a position. He's too small. I can't see him playing tackle. He could be a maybe tackle. I can't see him. I can see him playing the interior of the line, but I don't see him having that bulk. I think his best position may be center. But beyond that, yeah, we should take a guy at 11 that may not have a position when you have impact talent. And I'm not picking on you. I'm just telling you what I think, Tim. Yeah, Phillips is a top 10 player on draft. However, he's a glass can. Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it, man. To me, he's a second round pick. Someone might take him later in the first round, but to me, he's a second round pick. Is Jamal Adams, but I don't think. Yeah, I guess it would be. He could be Jamal Adams. I could see that. If it's Slater, I'm literally changing. No, you're not changing. Hey, Paisan, come on, man. You're not changing teams. Come on. No, you're not. Nobody's changing teams. What we are going to do, though, is we are just going to rant. And my rant is going to be, like I said, the internet may burn up. Yep, I selected Vera Tucker. I did that, too. Can't be bothered with this clownery. Yeah. Nice suit. Big Vito. Well, Big Vito, I know you would like it. I know you would like the suit. You know, that's right. We'll do a Godfather, too. I want to make him an awful Cameron Fields. We're not taking him. We're not going to take him. No. What do we got here? What should the Giants do in later rounds? I think developmental players. No more developmental players, Zachary. We've taken too many developmental players last year, and I said that a million times. I got blasted for it. We need tangible talent. We need right now talent. Maybe, you know what we did in 2007 and 2011? We took available talent that could play right now and play in the system. The problem was, it was going to be a short-term fix. And I think Reese was smart enough to know that. And that's what we need to do. Yeah. Tom Brady. I took Tom Brady. I did. I really did. I really, really did. Let's see. Robert Griffin. I must be missing something in the chat, but Robert Griffin, man, he was good for a year, and then the league caught up with him. That happens with running quarterbacks when you're not very big. Mid-round targets. Jordan Smith. Yeah, Robinson. I don't know all those guys off the top of my head. But I'm going to say okay. I say screw it. We don't time travel and bring back Lawrence Taylor's current day Giants. It will give us the Elite 3-4. Time travel would be cool, man. I would do that. I would so time travel. I wouldn't time travel. I like my life. I don't have any regrets. I've sang it before. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I just think I think I'm allowing Jack now in this tuxedo. Something's morphing in me. I don't know what's going on. What's your buddy tell you about? You know what's funny? Last year, and you can go back to watch the video, 3 days before the draft or 2 days before the draft, I said that I talked to someone in the Giant, not in the Giant organization. He was around. He's around East Rutherford, we'll say. And he told me that the Giants would not pass on Andrew Thomas. And I was the only Giant YouTuber that said definitely they are going to pick Andrew Thomas. And I went off this guy's advice. And I asked him again, and he retired last year, but he still has contacts. And I asked him again, I said, who are the Giants? Who are they looking at? You see so much crap and so much minutia out there that they're going to take this guy, they're going to take that guy. I like this guy, I like this guy. The beat reporter said this. I'm going to tell you right now, the beat reporters don't sometimes know where the best information is from. Sometimes the best information is not from the locker room. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's how I found out that Matt Rule was going to go in Carolina. It wasn't from the locker room. It was from someone that worked in the front, if someone that worked in the office. But I asked him, I said, who are they looking at? Who is the big name? And you know what he said to me? He said, Tim, I don't know. They've kept this so close to the vest. This is such a screwy draft because of what's going on. I will tell you this. He does not think the talent in this draft is the best that has been in the last 5 years. He thinks it's kind of a lower end. He doesn't like the quarterbacks, but he has no idea. He has no clue. And he even said, anyone that tells you that they know who the Giants are taking doesn't know who the Giants are taking. Oh my God. I don't want Lowry. I don't want De La Rosa. He's too old. I would take Alonzo. I would take Ball. Not for the money he wants, but I would take Ball. We need a point guard. There's rumbles out of Giants game. The Kings is one of the, no, you know what? That's, I don't even see that. I don't even see that at 11 because no one else has ever reported. Not that I'm doubting you, Steve, but no one's reported that anywhere. Anybody. Parsons, Phillip, yeah, top running back on the board. Like I said, I am going to go with, but we're not saying. If we get Slater, can I get the channel? If we get Slater, I'm telling you right now, stay on. I don't care if you're watching. You could be watching Chris. You can watch Bad Dog. You can be watching anyone. I don't care who you're watching. If we get Slater, just tune in real quick, and then you can jump right off. Because honestly, whatever channel you want, you will hear an explosion. You will hear it. What is your top edge rusher in the class? I'm going to tell you right now, and I've said this before, and Muhammad, Phillips to me is the top rusher talent-wise, but his injuries scare the bejesus out of me because he's a head hit away from being out of the league. I still think second after him is going to be Gregory Rousseau, his teammate, Mr. 305. I think he has a talent. I think people are being short-sighted on. I'm not saying I don't think people are. I think fans are being short-sighted on because I spoke to someone that worked in the Miami area who told me that don't sleep on this kid. And I did a video a couple weeks back. He said he's JPP. He is JPP. Tim went full Eagles fan and drafted everyone. I did. I selected everyone. Like I told Bad Dog, I am taking one of the top 32 players. I disagree. I love Slater. He can be elite guard, but insurance if Matt doesn't work out. I can't celebrate him at 11, man. I can't celebrate a guy that's supposed to be a tackle who are going to put it as a guard position. We did that with Justin Pugh, and that didn't 100% work out. But but like I said, I think I respect your opinion, Tim, because you're awesome. I think if the Giants picked you change your names, man, tell you Flash, tell you if they pick Slater, man, just wait. Just wait. If you got young children, put the kids to bed. Put the kids to bed. Do the Giants draft the third string quarterback later? I think they should, but I don't see the talent. What's your buddy telling you who they'll pick this year? Tell us. And like I said, he's telling me no one. He's telling me no one. He's honestly telling me no one. And he says anyone that knows should be, they don't know. Because this has been such a screwy draft that everyone has just been crazy. We took Josh. Oh my gosh. Joe, forget about it. Forget about it. You gotta love that though. You gotta love forget about it. Because forget about it means like multiple things. It could be, she's a good-looking girl. Hey, forget about it. Do you see that guy over there doing that thing? Yeah, forget about it. It could mean anything. Forget about it means so many things. And Big Vito knows that. Maybe Slater could play defense. Yeah, he could play defensive tackle. That'd be interesting. That would be interesting. Let's say the defensive terror isn't available. Who at 11? Who do you take? Good question. If Bob the linebacker is not there at 11, I would go receiver. I would prefer Smith, but I would be just as happy with Waddle. Slater may be a guard at the next label, but you don't take. Thank you, Saeed. Yes, you are one of my favorite subscribers. Because you get it. You get me. You understand. You understand what I'm saying, okay? Does anyone see my sons? Sorry, I tell you, man, this suit's doing something to me. Yes, it is from the Cheeto collection. Most people don't know that, but Cheeto has a clothing line. I picked Matt Barr. Yes, I picked Matt Barr. We need someone to kick field goals. No, we don't. Graham Gano-matic. I like Graham Gano a lot. If Mr. 305 falls to the Giants in the second, or falls to the second round, and the Giants think that somebody is going to pick him ahead, I would trade up for him if I was the Giants. Just like a Syracuse Orange man. I'll give you Syracuse. You know what? Carrier Dome. I've been in the Carrier Dome before games, and they had a center back at Syracuse years ago, Ronnie Cycli, number 4. I actually met him and got to play one-on-one with him in the Carrier Dome, which was really cool. I mean, which was awesome because it was. I've got to go on the field in many places, and three of my favorite places to go on the field, of course, is I didn't get to go on the field at the Meadowlands, but I've been on the field at MetLife. I've been on Gator Stadium for the Florida Gators, and I've been on the Carrier Dome. And I also played when I played, I was on the field, but those were like the big things. And I always wanted to be like on a college. I was always more into basketball than I was to football, but I was just too short. But those are my big three. I see. I'm going to wrap this up in a little bit because I got to go to bed. I'm old. Just like this. We can get as many weapons offense as you want us to believe, but Daniel Jones, yes. And I said it before, Daniel Jones has got to be the man, guys. Daniel Jones has got to be the man. He's got to be the man. On the draft stream, everyone knows I give all super chats to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital. So we're going to be, I'm not soliciting, but I'm going to be asking if people would like to donate to the Children's Hospital. I'm probably not, instead of just giving me the super chat, I think I'm going to put up a link so you guys can just donate directly to them. We're trying to give them at least $100 a month. And I think we're at like 45 right now. And then what I do is I just cover the rest if we don't make 100. But I think I'm going to put a link up, and if you guys can donate to the Philadelphia Children's Hospital during the draft, it's got to be awesome. So all the money goes to them because YouTube takes too much money. And then I end up covering the money, and I'm not rich. I know you can't tell by the way I'm dressed, but I'm not rich. Okay, I'm just letting you know. So I can't keep doing that. If they go edge at 11, no, I won't be mad if they go edge at 11. I'll just throw something through my computer. Do you think the Giants can trade their first two? I don't want to trade anything for Fox. I like Fox as a player. I really do like him a lot, but I don't want to trade our assets. Build the talent, work through the draft. It's not trust the process, but trust the evaluators that we have. Quickly was a steal. Don't worry about Obi Toppin. He's going to figure it out. And we just go through the draft. Is our base defense going to have three safeties? Well, it's not really three safeties because a lot of times those safeties are in the box playing linebacker. So, yeah, we'll probably be doing the same thing. Ideally, I would think the Giants, a major upside player when in day two, right, seems to be falling. Yeah, I like I said, I need talent. We need talent players right now. We need people that can contribute to the system. We do. What round do you think Trash is going to go? I don't know, to be honest. This draft is so screwy, and it's not a cop-out. It's just so screwy. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a good question. I should do a video on that. I got a good video coming out tomorrow. I hope everyone likes it. If Russo stays healthy, he will not compare JTP, but he'll compare them. I don't know about Myles Garrett, but I think he would be a JPP. He is a freak. I should do a trivia question. Let me think about let's do the ring giveaway. And I think this is wait a minute, let me take this off. I don't have my glasses on. It's the Eli Manning one. Okay. Let's do a giveaway. And it comes with the box. And anyone, I don't know if anyone's on the chat that's got the ring, because I think I've given away 4, and it comes in this really cool box. Really nice. It's artificial plastic wood. Let's do a trivia question. Let me go for a couple seconds. We'll do a trivia question because we're going to end this in a little bit because I got to go to bed. No, I'm just joking. I have to go to bed. Oh my God. Trivia question. Let me think of a trivia question. Let me see here. Let's do a couple of questions. I'll think of a trivia question. Justin Pugh was a better guard than tackle when we moved him. Yeah, but we drafted him as a tackle. And he was drafted. He was a tackle at Syracuse and went to guard. I don't want to do that. Putting up the points. If we had the first overall pick with the current team, who would you take? And you can't say a quarterback's name. Okay. I would take an unquarterback named Lawrence. No. If I had to take, well, that's a good question. Wow, that's a really good question. You could see smoke, I think. That's a really good question. Who would I take? Well, if I was drafting number 1 overall with the Giants and I could not take a quarterback, I personally would probably take Devante Smith. I probably would. That's a really good question. Wow, that was a great question. That was an awesome question. Parsons, Trey Smith, Brown, Kendrick. I guess that's going on with something else I'm not seeing. Sometimes I miss things. Which team do you believe has the most to throw off the draft direction? You know what the thing is? Every team does it, except for the team that's first overall. I'm not even 100% sure that the Jets know who they're going to take yet. And I think Zach Wilson is, I think they're probably going to go Zach Wilson, but I don't even know. You don't know because, and I never understood in the first like 3 picks or 2 picks, why would you know who number 1's going to be. So number 2 is kind of the same way. And it's after that, I think there should be misdirection, but every team does it, man. Every team does it. But if I had to pick a team, if you said to me, Tim, you have to pick a team, I would say it's going to be the Falcons because you don't know if they're going to go quarterback. You don't know if they're going cornerback. You don't know if they're going tight end. They are all over the place. We are drafting Bobby Boucher. You can do it, Waterboy. You can do it all night long. It may not be the smartest, but he's relentless. Yes, H2O. Let's see here. The sleeper. I have not watched film, so I can't really tell you. I love the fact that Devante Smith is a Giant fan. I love the fact that he wants to be a Giant. I love that. He was at the Knick game. All right, I got to think of a trivia question, guys. What kind of trivia question should it be? Should it be a hard trivia question? What should it be? What do we got here? Parsons and the Bama boys are really the only players that can help the Giants win. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're 100% right. We need players that can help us win now. It's about this year. Because once the cap is, if you say what you want, the assistant general manager and capologist for the Giants came out last week and basically said it's going to be interesting or difficult for the cap. The cap is wrecked if we screw up. If we screw this year up, the cap is wrecked for 2022. Every time Orange appears in the Godfather, somebody that Uncle Bronson, he sleeps with the fishes. I haven't seen the Godfather in years, man. The great cousin, that was a great yeah. Yankee Stadium is a team. I like Yankee Stadium. I've been to the old Yankee Stadium. I haven't been to the remodeled Yankee Stadium yet, or whatever it is. I've been on the field of the West Mountaineer Stadium. You know what? I actually, and this is showing my age. We actually did. We did. Major Harris used to be a quarterback for the Mountaineers. And I got to cover against some people that when he was throwing to in a camp. That was years ago, though. I'm thinking if Smith is there, Parsons or Waddle both. I think they're both going to be there. I think they will both be there. I got to think of a question, guys. I'm still thinking of a question. What extra smoky? And then, that's the Saeed. Okay. Let's see here. If the Giants trade back with one of the Bama boys, Parsons, I'm going to cry. Yeah, I will cry too. I don't know if I'm going to cry. Or spill a beer on the laptop. Oh, okay. I got a trivia question. This is an online Big Blue trivia question. And I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. I'm sorry if I'm going to miss some of these questions, but I'll jump back up and then I got to head out. Yes, it is a Dumb and Dumber text. Yeah. I'm Lloyd Christmas. I admit it. I admit I'm Lloyd Christmas. So you're staying, there's still a chance. That is a very underrated movie. Did I miss the pick, Tim? Yes, you missed the pick. And I'm going to say it because I think Svi left. I'm just picking on Svi, man. It was Michael Parsons. I picked Michael Parsons, and I said the Giants will probably go with a receiver. All right, everyone knows I spilled a beer on my laptop. Everyone knows this. First person to answer it in the comments, and I'm scrolling down all the way on the comments. Who did I, and if you've already won a ring, don't answer the question. Who did I blame initially for spilling the beer on my laptop? I'm not good. I don't have any waiting music. Oh, there we go. Tony. Yes, Tony B. You got it. It was ninjas. Tony B, you win the Eli Manning Super Bowl ring. Shoot me an email at tim@onlineBigBlue.com. And I will shoot me with your address as well. And make sure it's a proper mailing address because I had someone that accidentally sent me the wrong address. Your wife. No, my wife. I didn't blame my wife. I blame ninjas. Yes, it was ninjas. And I'm Saeed got it. Zach got it. Oh my God, the dog. No, the dog. Wait, the dog would have been a good one. Oh, Katy Perry. I like that one. No, my wife wasn't. I didn't blame my wife because if you go back and listen, she wasn't even home. I should have blamed the dog, man. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. Yes, that's true too. I did blame myself, but initially, like I said, I'm really still going with the ninjas. I'm still going with ninjas. That was the best thing about the ninjas. They found me because they just looked for the orange suit. But that's, I know it's not a giant question, but Tony B, again, like I said, email me, tim@onlineBigBlue.com. Just make sure if it's a PO box or if it's a box that has like, like an apartment or something, that you have the apartment number and all that, or if it's a house, make sure you have the street address. Cause like I said, we had one problem where the ring went out and it went to it didn't go to the wrong place. It went to the right building, but it went to the wrong box in the building. So I just want to make sure we don't have that problem. But ninjas, yes, it was ninjas. I do blame ninjas. As a ninja myself, I resent that. How do I know you're a ninja? Can you prove your ninja skills? Gravity. No, it wasn't gravity. Okay, you know what? I think my wife is probably asleep, so I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. I had been drinking. I know it's shocking, but I had been drinking. And, I had the beer right next to the laptop. And I drank. I drank and I put down the beer. And I don't know what happened, because then I just turned around for a quick second. And the next thing I know, the whole thing is like literally in the middle of the laptop. And it's just like pouring out. And what happened was I'd been drinking. So I took a towel and I cleaned it up. But the issue was it still worked. So I was still typing and works like, oh, okay, it's no big deal. Nothing got into the laptop itself. So then it turned out, a lot of stuff got in the laptop because it didn't work the next day. All right, we're going to answer a couple more questions. We're going to get out of here, guys. Odell, well, it depends. Do I know Odell is going to be the Odell he is now? Because if it's going to be that way, I would take Odell. I'm sorry. Frank the Tank, man, I've been missed you, bro. Where you been? I've been holding on this damn stream for the last hour, so hoping you would show up. Where you been? Miss you, bro. I don't see your comments. Should have blamed the cat. I can't. My wife's allergic to cats. We're not allowed to have cats in the house. I don't like cats. Cats aren't like dogs, man. Cats are like these things that just, I don't know. I'm not a cat person. How much did the team founder purchase the Giants for? $1,900. I can't remember what the franchise fee was. That's a good trivia question, though. All right. If no one has any football related questions, I think I'm going to jump out of here, because I'm going to tell you this right now. This suit is hot. I know I look good, man, but this thing is hot. Who is the singer in the Godfather movie? The guy that they put the horse in the other guy's head, they put the horse head in the guy's bed, and he was the record producer, he was the producer of the movie, so he'd get the part. Who was that guy singing? What was that guy's name? I will $500. I knew it was a couple $100. I knew that. What kind of dog do you have? We have 3. We have 2 Goldens and a Bernese Mountain Dog. And the Bernie is huge, man. He's a big dog. He thinks he's a little dog. He's probably like 140 pounds, but he literally thinks he's like 20 pounds. Been busy, work, life, respect. Yeah, I don't know what happens. But Frank, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Hopefully you haven't been working too hard. No, Marlon Brando was the Godfather. There we go. Yes. Oh, thank you, AG. Thank you, Johnny Fontana. Thank you, Jack. Thank you. All right, I had to. I couldn't think who that was, but that was gonna drive me crazy all night. All right, if anyone doesn't have any other questions, I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate everyone stopping by. We are going to do the stream, like I said, draft day. Thank you. Big Vito, man. I was waiting for you to pop in with that. I was waiting for that. Here's another question. How did Sonny Corleone get it? What happened? How did he die? Wish I had another ring. Frank, I owe you a t-shirt, Frank. I owe you a shirt. And it's not that I forgot, but everything with COVID, man, it takes like 4 times as long. And I owe other people's t-shirts too, but they ask for sizes and it's just, I can't, they're taking like 6 weeks just to get the sizes. Thanks for streaming tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I really do. You know what? And I do this work for you guys. Blasted a toll road. You're right. I do this for you guys. I enjoy it. I have fun. And like I said, I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy the interaction with everyone. But join the stream. It's going to be, of course, draft night. We're going to start like at 8:00. We're probably going to go with up to like the 15th pick. We're also going to stream it on the podcast. If you get a chance, jump in and listen to our new podcast, NFL from Across the Pond and Back. It's on onlineBigBlue.com or any place that you can go on the podcasts. Blast out of toll roads. Smash the likes. Thank you. I never know what that meant until the other day, but I appreciate that. 6 weeks, man. 6 weeks I'm waiting because of the fact that they're custom shirts because the emblem is embroidered. People that got the shirt says they're awesome because they're polos. They're embroidered. I'm doing this like I don't know what that means, but they're embroidered. So they usually take 2 to 3 weeks. Now different sizes are taking 6 weeks. It's crazy. It's crazy. I owe people shirts from like almost 4 weeks ago, and I feel bad, but I just can't get them all. And some of them I just got, but I got to get them out. And just be patient also because I thank you, Tony B. I'll check the email later. I do pay for the shirts myself, so sometimes it just takes time. Tony, the ring will probably go out tomorrow. I'm going to go to the post office tomorrow, or I might even go. I'll email you back tracking number 2. But you know, guys, we are going to we're going to sign off. I appreciate everyone stopping by. It was a lot of fun. Stop in for the draft because, like I said, if you think the Lloyd Christmas tuxedo is awesome, wait till you see what I wear on Thursday. Good night, everyone. It's been fun. Stay safe. Go get your COVID shots. I got mine. That's my PSA. Yeah. I had to do that, the legal obligations, because that's what happens when you're on. No, I'm just joking. Have anyone seen the movie Captain Ron? Captain Ron was talking about how goals are important. He goes, "Yeah, I learned that in rehab." But you know what? Just everyone stay safe. See you Thursday. Check out our video tomorrow. I'll be out at 11:45, and I appreciate everyone stopping in and having a good time. It was a lot of fun tonight. So I'm going to sign off, guys. So have yourself